couple of close friends, I'm sorry. I'm like, I don't believe you because nothing's changing. And that's like also like, I don't know. I guess with the asking for help thing or like being, I guess it's like I'm not around people that I 100% trust. I've asked for help from couple people this year, and they haven't let me down. And those people are still in my life. But the people that I have asked or I have said stuff to that I've kind of like, hey, like kind of need help and they're not there for me, I basically booted them out of my life. So I've been very like, okay, I see who you are and who, you know. And like, we both know when somebody asks you for help, you're there for the most part, unless you absolutely can't do it, but you're there.
I try to be.
Yeah.
I'm going to ruffle some feathers saying this, but there's not really a whole lot of people I feel, like you said, that I could be 110% do and say what I want around and feel confident about it.
I don't either, because most of the time it's going to turn around and bite me right back in the ass.
Usually at some point, I end up hearing about it. And it's like, I mean, I've learned, and that's a good and bad thing, because now I understand who I can be around.
Yeah, who you can tell things to people and who you can't.
Right.
Yeah.
But with the trying to be there as much as I can, yeah, I try to. It's so cliche, but I try to give the response that I would like if I needed it, and I try to make sure I always keep myself in check for that, because it gets thrown around so often. You know, well, every time I ask them for help, they're not there, and every time they ask for my help, I'm there, and
yeah,
I try to make sure that that's really something I keep on track of.
Yeah.
Regardless of the person. You know, I would want somebody to be there for me if I ask for help. So I just try to make sure that I keep my karma in good graces.
Yeah. I mean, I've kind of just like, I mean, I use that word a lot. Well, that saying a lot. I ask for help and I'm right, or people ask for my help and I'm right there. But it's the truth though. And I to me, it's the truth. Like, I've seen it a lot especially within this past year, of where I've needed help or somebody else has needed help and I've been right there. But as soon as I needed help, that person's they disappear.
Yeah.
They're no longer there. And I've kind of just sat back and I'm just like, okay.
Testing those waters is a painful process.
And I've stopped helping though.
Yeah.
I've kind of just take a step back, but a part of me, then I feel guilty for not helping. I feel guilty for knowing that they needed help and I wasn't there. And things like that.
That's something that's fucking crazy. And I had a fucking exact moment of what I'm describing today. Is you can almost feel in different scenarios where it's like when somebody asks for your help enough times and maybe you haven't responded, whether it's big or small, whatever, and you're like, okay, I should probably take care of this time since I've been pretty